Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It is me, Lemon Slice, and we are back once again, back at it with more building tips today. And today, you know me, if you know me, then you know this is gonna be a tough one for me. But today we are actually entering the inside of the building. I'm not as good with interiors as I am with the exterior of builds, but I do have some tips, some tricks, some advice, and ways to make it look like you might know how to do an interior. And if you guys have advice in this video, let me know too. So we're going to enter the inside of this beautiful little building behind me, and I'm going to give you my tips and show you how I build interiors of buildings when I have to. First things first, you can give yourself a light block right here by using this command above. Give your name, so it's right here. This is the command, give Minecraft light, and you can give yourself this, and it's an invisible block. When you're not holding the block, it'll disappear. There it is, disappears. So it's just a good way to kind of light up the inside of your builds when you're doing a creative build. And my rabbit is stomping again. I think she gets disrupted when I'm talking over here next to her, but she's fine, she'll be okay. So this is just a good way to light up your builds when you don't really want to have to spam torches everywhere when you're doing a build. So what we're going to do today, guys, is we are going to come in here. We are going to obviously have to clean a lot of things up, but my goal is to show you how I do interiors. We'll do this whole entranceway. We'll do this little middle section here, and then we'll take care of this room over here. Through this wall, we just kind of have another wall and then a circular room. We could do that too, but then this video would be super long. So I'm trying to, the back of this part isn't built. See, we're just gonna cut out that side of the building. You're gonna get the idea of how I do interiors and the tips through just one side. I'm not gonna have to do the entirety of this enormous building, but I'll show you how I do it. I'll use this room, this little entryway, and then this other entryway right here. So first things first, guys, the first thing I do after lighting it up is I go around, I gotta clean stuff up. So things like this, clean all that up, all of the blocks that are exposed, like the blue that we don't want to see. I just go ahead and clean that all up, maybe open up some areas if I can, which I cannot right there, but open it up, kind of open things up, clean it up, and kind of make a blank slate to work with. Okay, now that I've cleaned everything up, first things first is this entryway right here. I'm gonna cover up the blue by adding in a little bit of this spruce stairs right here. And then I think we can actually get away with putting it all the way over there. And then what we'll do is we'll just do this and then take out this wall. And I'll show you why we're going to do that. And we'll go here all the way around with those stairs, take out this wall, and then we'll actually just use some of these right here. Hold your crouch and your space at the same time right there. And then crouch and space. Boom, right there. Boom. How do we feel about that? Does that look okay? I think it actually would look better if we did that instead. Okay. Yes. No. Boom. Yes. There we go. Okay. So I'm happy with that. And then this archway right here. Gosh, the rabbit is at it again. This archway right here, we're going to obviously add a little something in here like that. And then maybe some trapdoors down the sides, and then maybe this middle trapdoor will actually replace with a sign just to mix things up a little bit, add a little bit of detail. Now on the sides over here, I do think we should add some plant life, so we'll go with just some leaves here and maybe some of these red trapdoors just to mix things up, bring a little bit of that red to the inside. Now first things first, after all that, get rid of your floor. Another big tip, get rid of your floor, add your entranceways. You can use trapdoors and things. So add entranceways, which I need to make another exactly identical one over here. Add your entranceways, don't forget about plant life, and then make sure you get a floor in. Let's pick a floor color that will not mesh terribly with the wood and beige interiors. Let's see what we should use. So I'm really liking the idea of using some dark oak in here, just kind of bring the darkness to the floor because we have so much bright going on with the walls of the sandstone and the wood, the gold, the blue, all that. Okay, so kind of bring it down with the dark oak. Now there's a lot of wood going on, but honestly, I really like that. So let me grab my wand and let's replace all of this / set stripped dark oak wood. Boom, right there. We'll do it for right here too. Nice, I like that. And then we'll do the same thing for this entire room over here. So in this side room over here, I added a few fence posts with some trapdoors on top. And then what I wanted to do, actually this one, we should probably we'll just make this a slab on the corners instead of a trapdoor. And then we'll grab lanterns right there, boom. We grab those and we'll put them maybe in the middle here and then leaves on either side. Does that look all right? Just some plant life right there. I do like that actually. I think that looks cool. And then maybe even some stuff under here too, just to kind of mix things up. And actually we should put stairs on either end so that it looks like it's actually being held up by something. And then under here, we'll have to add some more decorations that can come later. But in here, guys, I do want to do just a small miniature chandelier type of thing. So let's get some iron rods out right here. And let's just see what this looks like if we go here. This, and we just go with like a 4 or a 5 lantern little chandelier right there on the entranceway. Beautiful. I really like the way that looks. We come in, we got this big tower right here. Now I'm not really sure how we're going to decorate the inside of this. That's going to be interesting. Maybe we could do some form of glazed terracotta roof. So let's toss that in. Okay guys, so I added in a little glazed terracotta roof with the brown and the blue because that's kind of, we got the blue roof and stuff and the brown woods everywhere. So it kind of matches right there. And then I put a little spore blossom, is that what that's called? Yes, spore blossom right there for little particles, a little light, something up there. Kind of interesting when you walk in right here. Now, guys, a little tip for you when you're doing interiors, don't think about doing all of it all at once. Like, see these shelves right here? Yes, I'm going to have to add some stuff in. And honestly, I think I'd like to add in something in this little 3x3 area right here too. But I'm not going to do it all right now. Start with your base and come back to things. What about if we added some of these? Just a weird little floor right there. Yep, there we go. Beautiful. See, just switch up the texture once in a while. Throw in like a weird little floor right there in this little entranceway. It matches still, and it just changes things up, adds a little difference. Now it's time to turn into this big room. And the first thing you do when you have a big room, think about what you want to put in here, the purpose of it, right? We're going to need crafting, we're going to need storage, we're going to need smelting, okay? And divide the room up. You can do it using trapdoors like we did over here, which we actually are going to have to probably add in a block right here just to get things solid right there. Okay, that looks better. So use trapdoors if you need to divide the walls, or just use full blocks and make sure it is a good enough space to be able to have some room for decorating. So let me divvy up the room real quick. Okay, so I did do a little dividing up. I gave myself a little room over here to the side, a little small one with a little decoration. I added a second floor where we're actually going to have kind of a balcony all the way around here. And then I kind of added this other odd little open room back here that I'm excited to do some stuff with back here. So let's start doing a little bit of work. Now over here, I just want to start up at the top with this little thing right here. We'll go 3 fences and a wall. Boom, just like that. And we'll do walls in the corner. Boom, wall. Beautiful. Now we got that all the way around, and I think I'm going to add a little bit of a lantern on the corner ones right here. Nice. Got that going. Now I think what we can do is let's start decorating and adding some, actually let's add some shelving over here. So let's add a little bit of hanging shelving. Let's get some chains right here. Almost forgot that there was chains in the game. We'll do chain there. We'll do on every other block. Put a chain. And then we'll put a, what's it called? A lightning rod. Boom. We want it like that. That'll work. Okay. So that it looks like it's holding up our shelves. Oh, my rabbit is just very, very upset right now. I don't really understand. Come here. I don't understand this behavior, guys. I'm sorry. I apologize for the disturbance that she is creating here. Bookshelves, so I'll just like put this here just for reference. I want to put some bookshelves in along with some looms because they add to the bookshelf thing well if you do it like that way. Kind of looks like an empty bookshelf. Let's just put it in right now. Let's do that and put it in there, and then maybe put one more loom in right there, but that looks weird since we need to have maybe a barrel. Barrel looks pretty cool. Put a barrel in right there. Okay, well, I actually decided to switch things up. So I moved the bookcase situation over here, added in a few blue plants to mix with the blue that is in the roof. Okay, and then I added our staircase that goes up right here. Now I added in some lightning rods underneath it just to try and, spice it up a little bit. And yes, you can get up this just like this. Boom, now we're up here. And we're gonna have to put a lantern back on this corner right here. We'll do one on each. Boom, and we're back down. Nice, I really like the way that turned out. Now, this area I'm not too happy with. I think I'm actually going to push this back one or something. I really like being able to see this whole section. So let me just delete all this just so I can show you. Also, that's something maybe you've noticed through this. A good tip for interiors is just try something. Just trial and error. Just like give it a shot, do your best. And it's not easy, but you just got to kind of try things out and see how they work. And if it doesn't look good, tear it out and get a new idea. Ah, doesn't that look cozy, guys? I added a little bit of a little dining area with some decoration and stuff going on. I think that ended up looking pretty cool, actually. I really like the way it came out here. I just kind of threw down the table, a little candle, got some chains going, and I realized need some color. So I brought the red in because there is red over here. So now we got some more red coming in through the build. Okay, and then I added in some barrels to fill in some space, a little bit of shelving, and some greenery because it needed a little bit extra, something right there. Now, I also think it would be good if we added in a different floor for this area, and we can just copy what we had over here for this. And I think maybe this entire area can get that treatment, and I deleted the scaffolding. Let's grab that back. Excuse me, the table. Excuse me, that's the table. Okay, I think that's really cool. I'm happy with that. Now I think we should just turn our attention to right here, where I think we're just going to have a couple hanging plants, and then we'll go to this back area back here where it's going to be our storage. So let's put in a couple hanging plants here. I think what we're going to do here is we will go with some trapdoors. We'll grab these, and then actually we will grab some leaves, not trapdoors, leaves and vines. We need some vines now right here, and then some chains. We'll go here, 1, 2, and then do this. And oh, we're coming all over the place. We'll go. Can you come off of it? Go down. Go down. Interesting. Not sure why it's not working. Can you please go down? There, perfect. We'll add a string on the sides here. And all up here so it doesn't grow. Boom, a little hanging plant, a little something right there, and then maybe a smaller one right there with no vines on it. I think that looks all right, and then we'll just add a little, where did I put my trapdoor? Trapdoor, we'll just use this one. Trapdoor on the bottom of each of those. Beautiful. I think that looks pretty cool. We also got rid of our light on accident, so let's grab our little light block back and pop it in right there. Beautiful. Back at it with the lighting. In creative, you can, abuse that. You make most of it. And then we'll go back here and we will do this area right here. So this area with this, I think we should definitely have something interesting right here. I think some pots. Where's my pot? I got rid of my pot. Unbelievable. So we'll put in at least one pot on either side. And I want to bring in some of the red again. So let's grab one of these mushrooms and let's go there. And then this side, maybe we'll do the crimson right there. And then we'll add in a little amethyst crystal on either side, or maybe just on one side. Wow, that's a really big amethyst crystal. That's way too big. Let's go a little bit smaller right there. Maybe the large one. Yeah, that's so much more tolerable. And then we need something else for this little spot right here. Actually, let's not do a plant. Let's do something else. Another kind of decorative block of some kind. A head would be good, but is there any head that actually looks cool? It's got to be something smaller scale. I think a head would be all right. It's okay to add these heads in. Maybe a wither skull would be the coolest one to do. We can toss that in right there, and the rabbit's back at it. So guys, I added in a couple things over here, and as I said, back here I want it to be a storage area, but I also want to have a kitchen looking spot back here. So what we're going to do we're going to cover all these furnaces with gray banners just like that. And it might be a little excessive over here. What we're going to do is we're going to add in barrels right here, some barrels on this side, and we're going to mix in with the barrels. We're going to mix in chests. So we'll go chest there, and maybe barrels right here, and a chest right there, and then we'll add in a couple blast furnaces right there with, how should we do this? Maybe just 3 blast furnaces, okay? And then grab some walls, and we'll go with the andesite wall. I like that. And we'll go just like that all the way up, and it would be great if we could actually separate those. Let's not do that. Let's just do the 2, and then in the middle we'll just hang a little lantern on a chain in the middle to separate these up a little bit, something like that. And I think that looks pretty cool. All right, and then we need a little bit more storage over here probably, so let's add in a double chest on a shelf. Actually, let's do that. Beautiful. And we'll add in maybe something on top of here. What can we add in on top of here? Let's see, maybe just another skull. I think those little skulls will do okay as decoration. A skeleton one this time to match the other gray stuff we have going on. Something like that. Beautiful. Okay, let's see what she looks like from the outside over here. I think that looks pretty cool. Maybe we'll add in a few of these. So we'll need some string. There it is right there. We'll add in a little bit of this hanging. Okay, one more. Boom. Put some string below it. Here. Come on. We'll just put that there in the meantime. And then we'll let that one go down too. So there we actually wait. Is that enough? Is that enough? No, we'll let that go down one more. So that should be enough right there. I think it looks pretty cool. I really like the way that part of the interior turned out, in all honesty. And I think the only thing that could be different is maybe the floor in here we can tear up and put something else in. So guys, I really like the way this is turning out, but the one thing that really needs to be addressed now is up there. What I want to do is kind of just take some of this blue and bring it down farther, add in some wooden supports, and just make it look nice and kind of leave it as is. So let me just clean that up real quick for you. And there it is right there, guys. I added in a couple of paintings, some things in the ceiling to kind of brace the roof up, cleaned it up with all the blue, and here we are in our beautiful little space right here. Now, I do want to see what this looks like with shaders on, because I usually do play with shaders on. I know not everybody likes shaders, so this video has been without the shaders on because we were inside. With the shaders, usually it's too dark, and you can see exactly why. It's just so dark in here with these on. It still looks kind of cool, but it's just not exactly what you want it to be. I'll still probably take a screenshot right there, but then let me actually try a different shader pack. We'll go over to the BSL, which I believe, oh gosh, I don't know which one of these is the right one. Let's just try this one real quick. We'll swap over and we'll just see if it looks better, which it does. It looks much better with this one on, and I'll just snap that real quick. We got a lot of those particles coming through, which is kind of cool. And it looks like we actually might need a little bit of a lantern over here to make things look a little better. So maybe we put one there. I think that looks better. Beautiful. And then maybe we also need one over here somewhere. It kind of looks like, where can we put one? This is a tricky situation. Can we sneak it underneath there? Can you not hang it from the leaves? Dang, man, what do you know? That look okay if we have it on the ground? Like too bad actually. It kind of just looks like a spammed lantern though. We just get rid of that and put it there just for the sake of looking around. Ooh, look at that. Now that's a beauty right there. Beautiful. I love it, guys. And then we got this side right here, obviously there. And then we come upstairs and we got our little balcony area with our paintings. I think this is an absolute beauty. We come through our little entrance, come through here, our chandelier, and boom, back outside to the beautiful building. So let's slide back in one more time, give you a little tour. I hope this was helpful, guys. I hope seeing me build my interior and seeing what I did was helpful to you and can help you with your builds in the future. And ooh, I like this place a lot, guys. I'm happy with this, and I hope you enjoyed today's video on Minecraft interiors, believe it or not. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you want next, because this was a comment. Here's the comment right here. Shout out to you for the idea and wanting some more help. So here you go. Hopefully this was helpful. Let me know. And I do read all the comments, so you let me know what you want to see next time. Peace out. It's been me, Lemon Slice.